So hey guys, it's Zion again, and while I know that I said I wasn't going to be posting much more Black Ops 2, there's a part of me that, because I bought the season pass, feels obligated to play the new DLC when it comes out, and so here I am playing what is essentially just Summit with a new coat of paint. But I will not be playing Black Ops 2 for much longer, I hope, because Splinter Cell Blacklist is coming out, and then Titanfall is coming out in a little while, and Watch Dogs is coming out. There's a whole bunch of other games there that are announced at E3 that I really want to play, and I want to start making my channel more geared to. I've even been going and playing some Splinter Cell Conviction Deniable Op, which is the co-op mode. And it's a lot of fun, actually. It's a completely different style of gameplay, but the thing of it is, I'm not quite sure how to make that entertaining in the same way that Call of Duty is entertaining, so I'm still sort of working around that. Hopefully I can get some co-op gameplay of Blacklist with Jimmy the Snake. I asked him, he seemed amenable to it, but we'll see how that goes. So while Call of Duty is the channel's main focus right now, when Battlefield 4 comes out, I'm gonna be pushing that like a motherfucker. And when Watch Dogs comes out, pushing that like a motherfucker. Blacklist, pushing that. It's gonna be so much more variety to my channel. And so for those of you who subscribe for Black Ops and only Black Ops, I will still be bringing you Ghosts content. I'll bring you Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. I'll bring you all of these things. But I'm not going to be bringing Call of Duty as the primary game for much longer, I should hope. Now, that out of the way, I want to talk about something that you'll be seeing me doing a whole lot during this gameplay. I put on the M1216 on Summit, which is a shotgun-friendly map, and you'll see that I have fast mags on it. And so, once again, I feel obligated to constantly reload. But it's not just that I'm obligated to it, it's an instinct almost now. It's almost a second nature to me just to shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, reload, even if it's counterintuitive. There's 5 enemies in front of me, I kill 4 of them with 1 clip, but I have enough bullets to kill the 5th guy. Oh, no, I've got to reload. I have to panic reload, where you have your panic knifers, your panic shooters if you're a knifer. I panic reload, even when it would be completely wrong to do so. It's like, I have 12 bullets left in your M1216, Zion. Why are you reloading? Because the R key's right there, and it sounds like a good thing to do. And out of all of my gaming habits, and that's what I want to talk about today, is gaming habits, this one is the most universal. In every single game I play that involves reloading something, even when it would be strategically idiotic to do so, like in DayZ, for example, you don't want to be constantly reloading because that sound triggers something, and it alerts other players to your presence, and they will invariably seek you out, shoot you, and claim the bandit skin as their own. But it's something that I can't stop doing. For whatever reason, it's become such an ingrained habit as far as my gaming is concerned that it's never going to go away. And gaming habits are really a strange thing, and we all have them, and I want to start out by asking you guys, what are your gaming habits? What do you do incessantly? The people who watch your gameplay are just like, why are you doing that? You're sitting there, you're QQing all the time, and if you're a Counter-Strike TF2 player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's constantly switching weapons because, well, I like the way that the animation of the drawing of the weapon is. And it's silly, really, to think that we have these habits that are detrimental to our gameplay, but that we do anyway simply because we can't help ourselves. And that a lot of the times will get us killed. For example, when I play Spy in Team Fortress 2, I'm constantly switching between the revolver and the knife, or the sapper and the knife. And it's gotten to the point where I'll pull out the sapper when I need to knife, and I'll pull out the knife when I need to zap something, and I'll end up knifing the sentry or the dispenser, the teleporter, getting owned by the sentry. And then just thinking to myself, Zion, you are an idiot. Why do you keep doing this when you know it's an issue? Or in Pro Mod, for example, or any Call of Duty game with the YY mechanic, I'm constantly YYing if I have a weapon that's good for it. Constantly, it's just, I have this compulsion to do it. And when I play Pro Mod, which I am absolutely terrible at, you'll see everyone YYs, just because it cancels reload sounds, it cancels a whole bunch of animations, shortens things. And in Pro Mod, everything has to be done very precisely, but at the same time, very quietly. So you'll spend a lot of your time trying to do things quietly that actually are pretty loud. And I wonder sometimes, are these habits we have in the games we play transferable to our real life? Is there something about them that we could say, oh, this happens to me in actual living? Like when I'm going around town, do I do something that's akin to this? And for once, I don't actually have the answer for that. I don't know if my constant reloading is a symptom of something in my life. I mean, I'm as ADHD as it gets, but beyond that, I don't actually know what would cause me to do that beyond wanting to always stay prepared for something. More importantly, can I use these gaming habits that I have to become better at the game? And one of the things that you'll also see me doing as I'm going around that is I don't have the laser sight on here. I have the long barrel and I have fast mags, but I don't have the laser sight. And because the M12 has such a short range and such abysmal damage for the range it has, you have to aim down sight. But you have to aim down sight less. With the laser sight, the range is extended just that little bit that it's not really an issue. But if you watch anyone who uses shotguns a lot, especially in Black Ops 2, they aim down sight a lot. People add quick draw to the shotguns, especially the Remington, because the Remington is a beast, especially when you aim down sight. It's almost as bad as the KSG, sniping-wise. And so it's a habit that I have to not aim down sight with a shotgun. Because in every Call of Duty prior to Black Ops 2, aiming down sight didn't do jack. It helped you center your aim, certainly, but it didn't have any discernible effect on the gun itself. And in Black Ops 2, it actually does tighten the hip spread. So, as I tried to go for the gold challenges with the M1216, I need to start aiming down sight. But the issue I'm having is it's not a habit. I have to consciously think about it. And so, when I think about my constant reload, it is a reflex at this point. It's not a habit. It's nigh instinctual to be constantly reloading while I'm playing this game. And so I guess at the end of the day, the lesson I can take from this whole gaming habits thing is that once you've developed a gaming habit, try and break it using a conscious effort. And once you've broken the habit, whatever it is, analyze why exactly the habit existed and what effect it had on your gameplay. For me, I was always prepared for the next encounter. For you, it might be something completely different.